Yo, what's good, everyone? My name is Michael, and today we're back with Trippy Grizzlies. You already know, finally back after a long ass break. But yeah, today's story we're gonna be talking about how I fucking had a horrific fucking trip on acid, man. This happened around a year ago when I was in Russia, in Moscow, and prior to this day, this was the first day. I landed in Moscow on a plane. I got out, and it was nighttime. And I rode to my homie's crib. I slept over there, and we woke up. We went to the mall. I know, actually, before we went to the mall, he was like, "Yo, I got some taps. You feel me? Want to do Sid?" I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? It was so unexpected and shit. Like, I didn't even know about it. Like, I didn't even know he had it. He never told me the day before. But it was only a quarter of a tab, you feel? And it was a 200 tab. So I was not really worried. That's why I was like, fuck it, I'ma pop it. So I popped the fucking, um, what's the name of it? I popped a fucking quarter of a 200 tab, which I thought was not gonna hit me. But usually it would not have hit anyone. It would have, it would have hit. It's probably like 70 UG. It would have hit you, but man, not to the point. Not like you should not do what I did. So after I took the tab, we went to the mall because I brought over some THC liquid from Ireland to Moscow over plane. So we wanted to go buy some vape juice so we can mix it. And so we got the vape juice, and I started I started feeling that was kicking in. You know what I'm saying? We were going down like a ladder or something, like escalators, how you call them. So I was like, oh shit, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? We get back to the crib, and after that, there's another surprise. He's like, bro, I got bud right now. You wanna go fucking smoke up? And again, bro, I haven't smoked up maybe in like 3 days. So, and I really want to smoke bud because I was smoking this THC liquid, you know what I'm saying? And so, guess what? I said yes. And this is the point where you should say no. When you're coming up on acid or shrooms, any psychedelic, do not do any other drugs that can interfere with it because man, it's not gonna it might go good, but usually it overwhelms you and you overthink and you're like, oh fuck, where am I? Why did I do this? Anyway, man, I fucking took 3 gravity bong hits. He had a huge ass gravity bong, and we did it on like the 30th floor of a huge apartment like complex. So that shit was lit, you know what I'm saying? It was fire. I took the hits, I felt amazing. Like the first like 5 minutes were great because I just felt that THC. I haven't smoked any good bud in a while. So we go back to the playground. Not back, we go to the playground with a basketball to fucking go shoot some, you know what I'm saying? And uh the weed started hitting in, and I start feeling how the come up is going from just a little come up to like fully blast on the trip, bro. Like it went from nothing to crazy in under like 15 minutes. And but it was fine. It was fine. It was good because I was having a blast. You know what I'm saying? We were playing basketball. It was good. We were shooting threes and all. Saying I was going crazy. But that's not the point. The point is that after all of this shit, um, he told me he came with another surprise, man. This man don't stop coming in with surprises. He said, bro, uh, our homie Anthony's gonna pull up soon. So this fool, he's one of my old fucking best friends. You feel me? From Russia, from old days. You feel me? And I haven't talked to him maybe 3 years since like that day of when we were playing. You know what I'm saying? So after he told me that, he was like, yeah, he's pulling up in 15 minutes, bro. 15 minutes. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Are you crazy with these surprises? I was like thinking about, yeah, we're gonna go back to the crib. I still hadn't planned that I'm gonna see him today, but maybe later on today, because we were just enjoying our time. You feel me? So I was not surprised. I was surprised. I was not expecting it. You feel? So he pulls up in 15. No. What am I saying? There's like a whole story before that. Before he pulls up. So after he said that, man, like maybe everything is good. I'm like, okay, he's gonna pull up. It's all gonna be good. We start playing back. We start playing again. And bro, after that, I was like, okay. I started like processing the whole situation in my head. I was like, okay, man, I haven't seen him in 3 years. I don't know how he's gonna react to me. I don't know how I'm gonna react to him. Like, what is gonna happen? And man, I went into this crazy overthinking loop, which is fucking trash. I fucking regret that shit because if I fucking did not smoke that, I probably would have not been that fucking zooted off that shit, and I would have not went fully ego death, rethink my whole entire life mode. You feel me? So man, just if you're doing any psychedelics, keep them to themselves. But if you want to get that little boost at the end, when you want to get back into the trip, yeah, then fucking take a hit. But bro, in the come up, just don't, bro. That's the worst time to fucking do anything. Anyway, we meet up. We fucking meet up, and guess what? It's all chilling. It's all chilling. I'm like, yo, what's poppin'? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm still having a horrendous trip though. And not to mention, before this, before we even meet up, as soon as I had those overthinking thoughts, the first thing that I start seeing from nice visions, from nice good visions, man, from nice visions, I'm seeing like nice morphing and nice geometry from these psychedelics. I start fucking seeing demons every fucking where, bro. Faces of fucking demons with horns. It was fucking horrible. And man, because I was on Sid and weed at the same time, the visuals were, on acid, the visuals are very like geometrical and shit, and you can really see the outshape of something. While on shrooms, it's more of like flowy and morphing, which and then you might see more of like weird stuff. Man, it's hard to explain. Just go watch and like visual differences on shrooms. There's so many comparisons on YouTube. Anyway, demons everywhere, man. It was demon time, bro. It was not scary, but I was terrified. It was the first time I've ever tripped on acid and had a horrible experience. Like for real. I've never had that shit. Anyway, um, we went inside back to my homie's crib with all of us, three of us, and we watched the movie. And while we were watching the movie, all the lights were dimmed. Man, this was not a good time because all the lights were dimmed. All the visuals became because the visuals were so overwhelming. They were everywhere because of the weed and why you should never fucking take weed with acid on the come up because it fucks your whole trip up. And because the lights were dark, I couldn't really see anything, right? So my eyes couldn't really detect a geometrical figure to make it move or turn into something, right? So because of that, I started seeing crazy shit in the dark because you know what, your eyes are meant like they're built to like see different shit. Like when you can't see anything when you close your eyes, you're gonna start seeing shapes like naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because your eyes are trying to like you're always scanning for objects. You know what I'm saying? So after that, after nothing became apparent, my eyes started looking for something. So because of the trip, it combined into like a whole demon orgy of shit. And bro, it was so bad. Like the visuals were so bad. I like sometimes just like try to like I was always looking in different like directions. I every time like stared at something for more than 3 seconds, it became unbearably lookable at because it was that like it looked so horrific. It looked bad. It looked terrible. It looked unpleasing to look at. And it was everywhere I looked at. So you understand how unpleasing that can be, right? That's why bad trips, they're not really bad trips, they're challenging. They're just challenging because everywhere you look at, it's more like a horror trip, a horror story. I don't know, man. It was bad. So yeah, that's my trip. I got back home that day, and when I got home, I felt a sense of relief, and all the visuals went away. Bad visuals. But that sense of shittiness was still there. You know what I'm saying? Until I woke up the next day and I was like, yo, I'm never doing that shit again. In the sense of I'm never smoking weed on the come up of a acid trip. Alright, boys, I'm done with this shit. Y'all already know how that shit go. Thank you for listening. I'll see y'all in the next time. Don't do fucking acid with weed on the come up. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling y'all.